Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Broadacres, the Unrealistic series here on Farming Simulator 17. We are racing back up across the field to do the final strip of carrots on the very end of field 14. You can see on the far western end, Helper B racing up across, that's me right there. And Helper G is the big bud. That one is doing just fine as well. Let me just quickly go through. We've got fertilizer still going in here. We've got that one going there. This one is nearly finished now. I'm not going to slow it down. Even though it is leaving these patches everywhere, I'm still not going to slow it down because I want this field to hurry up and get done because I'm going to be using that combine. Those two there. We've got more fertilizer being spread here. The fertilizer is almost done now, so we haven't got very much longer to wait for that one. We've got another tractor right here. This one I want to just run down to the end. I'll tell you what, let's just teleport down. It'll be quicker. We'll teleport that one down to this corner. And the idea here is I've just got one final piece that I need to do, which is this strip up the end of the field here. And if I can go to there, I'm hoping that it will actually do it. There's one, actually, there's a little tiny bit right there that we missed. We've got to get that. If we're going to plant this field, we may as well plant it properly. And Helper B is blocked by an object. That's probably... actually, I don't know which one that is, but let me bring that one to there. Right, hopefully that will actually... Oh, no! It's not going to let me do it. I'm going to have to manually drive this one all the way along the full length of the field in order to get this planted. While I'm driving, my weekly question. As you know, we have been working on pigs for a while. We have over 5,000 pigs now. We've got like 5,112, or we did have. We've got probably more than that now. Let's just take a quick look. Just ease to a halt there a minute, and let's just see how many pigs we've got. We got 5,124, so we got 12 new pigs yesterday, in yesterday's episode. We are going to keep going with the pigs now until I've fed them with corn, I've fed them with potatoes and the canola, so it's all full. And then we can either just leave them, and we can go on and do something else, or I can keep working towards my target of having 25,000 pigs right here on this map. I would like to have 25,000 pigs right here on this map, and we will eventually, one way or another. But the question is, do you want me to stick with the pigs and after we've fed this first 5,000, or do you want me to take a break from the pigs, and do you want me to move on to something else like cattle or sheep or something, and then come back to the pigs later on? So it's your vote, it's your game. Head into the comment section down below, let us know which one you want and why, and of course don't forget to actually cast your vote in the top right hand corner. Do we stick with pigs until we reach the full 25,000, or do we take a break and go on to either cattle or sheep with animals? I'm not just going to do them exclusively, we are playing around and doing all kinds of other things on the map. Just to recap yesterday, I sort of showed you, I demonstrated why I can't currently do anything with the balers, with the modded balers for the cotton. So I've put the cotton on hold until such time as I'm able to produce a mod that will, or I'm able to find a mod I should say, that will actually do what we want it to do. I want a mod that will bale up the cotton swath that is being left on the ground. The standard balers will do it, but the modded balers won't. I've got a few more ideas of things that I'm going to try later on in the week when I get a bit of time, but we won't actually be able to see that in practice until next week. So I will get to that. We're going to finish doing the carrots around the edge of this field. I'm going to sell these two roll-ins. I'm going to sell these two cockling seed drills, and I'm going to then go and buy some big tractors. I'm not going to buy another big bud. We've got a big bud working. I'm going to try some different ones. Not a battle tractor either. We've done battle tractors. We've seen those working as well. So we'll try some other ones, and we'll get those working in the fields with some Great Plains seeders and the seed drill tank things. I don't know what they're called. You know the things I mean. I don't actually know what they're called. We'll get to that anyway. So I will see you when I have completed the edge of this field. We're not doing anything in the middle. That's for the big bud to do. But we are just helping it out by tidying up the edges. And we have reached the end at last. It doesn't have to take a long time to get all the way down to the end of the field. Right, so that bit there is done. That one is finished. I think I've actually finished with that tractor completely now. Let me just go through and find the other... Oh no. I'll tell you what, we'll move this combine a minute. We can take this one over to the pigs, and we can get this one emptied out. Warning, better of the... Yeah, I know. And I want to dump that one right about there. Excellent. So we can just move this one over and we can empty this one out. It should empty out fairly quickly because I now have, I altered the unloading speed. I think it's auger capacity is the actual name of it. Now, we do have the Animal Table Manners mod active, but before it became active, it dumped a load of stuff on the ground. And there we go, it's going a lot faster. It's still not going as fast as I would like it to be honest, but it is going faster. So that will unload into there. That is a load more barley in for them. One thing we don't have is very much in a way of protein food at the moment. Though that will come. We got soybeans now have been planted, and then obviously we got the corn, so that is still to work on as well. So let me just move this one out of the way, so that can park up there ready, and then we've got, no, I want to go, it's this one here. He's only got this last little bit to do, and then we can go and dump another 100 and maybe 180,000 litres of grain by the time it finishes into the pigs. They will then be happy for a little while, and we can worry about getting going with the corn. So what should we got left on this? See, that's not far off of being finished either. You're done with. I'm finished with you. Oh, no, I want to go this way. And then we got the battle tractor. That one's just turned around. So the battle tractor will do one more pass. And I think then the other tractor. And then that will be about it. That field will be done. And then you have finished this end as well. The only thing I've got is possibly something down through that end. I'm not going to worry about that today. We'll leave that bit. So what I want to do is I want to go to my garage. I've got a lot of minion weights. We got loads of them all over the place. I'm not really sure which ones we want to get rid of, so I'm just going to sell all of them, even the one that is currently attached and working on the front of the fence that has got the fertilizer. You could not sell... Ah! I didn't even know you could do that. Right. That's really cool, because it means that we're not going to accidentally sell the wrong one. So that one will be sold there, right? So that's the one that is on the fence currently. I had no idea it did that. That's brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic. And we got the two roll-ins here that I want to sell. So there's one of them, and I want to sell that one as well. And done. And then I'm not going to sell... Actually, no, I can sell two... well, we'll worry about those in a minute. I'll come through this way. Nope. What else did I want to sell? Oh, the two Cockling... These here, the two Cockling Jockey 600s. Sell those. They're full of seed, by the way. That is a lot of seed that we've just sold for nothing. But yeah, we're getting rid of them. I don't want to have the map clogged up with too much machinery. I'm going to keep that for a minute, and that one is just kind of our marker. We've got the two Bredels. They're currently in use. The rest of this is... I don't need to get rid of this. I don't think. No. Right. Okay, so we're done there. We've now got all of that. So let me go up through and... This one's still chugging on. This is very slow, this one. And that one's got one more pass after this, and it should be finished. This is the one I'm after. Right, so it's got one more pass as well, and then we can fast forward. So let's ignore those for now. Let's go and take a look at some new tractors. We want to buy some tractors, and we want to buy some seed drills, and we want to do some stuff with them. So one of the tractors I'm going to get is this one here, because we haven't actually tried this one. So I'm going to go plus trailer hitch on this one, and we've got the 1978 original engine there, which is 500 horsepower. Or I can go for the 2017 engine, which is 680 horsepower. We'll set up, we can go standards, twins, or triples. We would be daft not to go for triple. So we're going to get a Schluter Profi track. I'm quite pleased about this one. I'm actually delighted that we've got such a powerful tractor, one of the old options as well. That is absolutely brilliant. So we're going to go for that one. I'm not going to waste time using the... which one was it? I did alter one of them. I think I actually reset it all. I got sort of fed up with playing around with that one in the end. The battle tractor we're not using this time. And we got a whole load of Zetas I'm not going to worry about today. And then we've got, we got this one here, the Smart Tracks New Holland. I definitely want to get that one. No, not just yet. Let's go for a bigger engine. That will go up to a 557 horsepower engine, so I get that one. Okay. And what else have we got in here? What other treats have we got? Treats for the eyes, that's what we want. The K700, that's a small track. It's only 220. We got this John Deere here, 530. I think that the reason I didn't go for this one very much was because it didn't work very well. But we will try it, and we'll see what we can do with it. I think, ultimately, I wasn't very pleased with this tractor, which is why I've not really used it very much. And then we don't want any of those. No, none of these. None of these are good. Ooh, right, so we got the Field Anaconda right there. Now, that's one that we have used previously. We'll wait triples. We definitely want triples, and we want a bigger engine, 646 horsepower. There we go. Okay, and then we're moving into standard tractor. So I'm not going to go for big buds, and standard Challenger I'm not going to use either. And, you know, I quite like the idea of using another T9. We did use T9s previously, so we can go wheel weight, standard, or twins. We'll go twins on this one. We used it a little bit back in the last series, so 557 horsepower on that one as well. Right, so we've got a selection of tractors now that we can now use. That one is racing up across. I want to go and find the battle tractor. Oh, no, that combine has now finished. So let me just move this one, and then we'll worry about the battle tractor. So we want to take this one, and we want to put it over into the pigs, and we can unload the last of the grain. Make that map down a little bit, and start you up, and then put the spout out. And where you want to go? You want to go over to here. So we've got, 180,000 litres of grain, I said, so we've got 179,500. That's not actually far out. Pretty good guess, I'd say. So we can put that in there for the pigs. So that's being taken care of. While that one's unloading, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into the garage and I'm going to sell these headers that we've got. So because I'm not going to use these, we're going to be using some different ones. So we can sell those. We'll always buy them back later on if we want to. Right now, we don't need to worry about them. Get rid of that. Right, that's done. Because once I've harvested the corn with these combines, we're going to get different combine to do some other stuff, because I'm not just going to use the small old ones like that, because I know there's quite a few people that don't actually want me to do that. So let's go through those. And there, did you see our new tractors there all lined up? So we've got the New Holland T9, then we've got the Challenger Field Anaconda, we've got the John Deere 9630, we have got the New Holland T9 Smart Tracks, and finally we've got the Schluter Profi-Track 5008. Wonderful lineup of beasts these are. Absolutely wonderful lineup of tractors. I'm very pleased with this little lineup that we got here. So we got some serious power with this lot. Let's just see what this John Deere is like. I'm sure there was a reason that I wasn't actually using the John Deere. I've got no speed increases on any of them. There is no alterations on any of them. Actually, I don't know why I didn't want to use this tractor. I think it was just because I didn't actually get to it at the time. That might have been it. Right, let's bring this bad boy in here. Or maybe it didn't work. I know that standard hired help works with articulated tractors, but non-standard hired help doesn't. So we've got 5 tractors lined up here. So we want 5 sowing machines. We go into here, and this is the ones that we're going to want. It's this Great Plains Cedar right here, and then I think it's that one goes with it right there. You can have the Terminator TH18, or you can put it onto this one here. It doesn't actually say, but yes, it can go on to that one. So we want 5 of these, and you don't actually have any options for those, so we can just go like this. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Right, so there's 5 of those, and then we're going to get 5 of these. 1, and 5. Right. There we go, all lined up. This is going to be so much fun. This really is. Right, I want to go to the first one that we bought. The first one on our list is the Schluter Profi-Track 5000. And let me just very quickly go through and see what the battle tractor is doing. I've just turned on the edge of the end of the field. I didn't actually want to do that. Actually, it'd be all right. I think it might work out okay. Yes, it will, because that one's going to come up through and it's going to do the other little bit. And this one, I think, is actually going to pass the battle tractor in just a minute. He's about to come sailing past. What I'm curious about is whether or not it's going to actually stop the battle tractor from working. Because it depends where it's kind of reading it at the moment as to whether or not it's still going to continue on once we go sailing past it. So there we go. It's just gone past and it's not actually stopped it. I am pleasantly surprised, which is excellent. I'm absolutely delighted about that. So we'll let this one finish up through here. It'll finish its run, and then I can sell the Fent and the Minion Weight and the other Bredel as well. And then we can go back to taking a look at our... Actually, I'm just going to let that one carry on. We'll figure that one out in a minute. Let's go back to our new toys that we've got. I want to go through all of them. I want to get to the Schluter first. So this is the first one that we're going to take, and hopefully I can actually hitch something on with this one. Now, I think the way round that you've got to do this is you don't put that seed drill behind the tank. I think that the tank goes first, and then the seed drill goes on behind it. I think is how... This is really slow going backwards. It's like 3k going backwards. It's ridiculous. I hope it doesn't have to do this very often. That's going to be painful. It's going to be absolutely painful to watch. Right, let's whiz this one up through here. I don't... Does this one take fertilizer and seed? No, I'm not actually sure. I do want to put both fertilizer and seed in all of these tanks, and that is going to take a little while to sort of get sorted out. We'll bring that in here, and I think I've got to unload... Can I just... Oh, I think I can just go R and refill. Right, so I can refill that one, and then it will also take seed as well. I'll tell you what, let's get that one going there, and then I can get another one here. We can get this one on, and I can start putting this one filling with seed, so that I can get all of them filled up. I'm not going to worry about the actual seeders themselves, because I think they load kind of... It kind of does it like manually or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how it works. But it does do it. I'm pretty... Well, I'm fairly certain it does it. And so we'll bring this one down over here. Helper E has completed. Helper H has completed. Which ones? Oh, that's the battle tractor and Fent. I think the Fent has gone up, turned around, gone back again, and driven into the battle tractor. So let me bring this one over to here, and... I'm pressing R. It's not doing anything at all. It's buying. It's definitely buying stuff. But why isn't it sort of showing me on the list here that it's doing something? It's a bit peculiar. Why are you not doing anything? Refill, open fertilizer tank, open seed tank. Let me open the seed tank a minute and see if that does it. Well, it is filling. We go like that. No, now it's not filling. It's too far away. Okay, let me close that one. Close additional tank. And I'll bring it in a little bit closer, and I'll go back to refilling it. For some strange reason, it will show the fertilizer on here, but it won't actually show the seed. But it is filling with seed, so I know that it is filling. I want to go... Oh, this one here, that one's full. Is that it? 4,600 litres. That's not a great deal, is it? I thought that it would have taken more than that. Right, let's bring this one around here and see if I can get this one. I'm actually going to have to sort of go in a circle, I think. And try and get them all lined up one behind the other. Maybe that's the way to do it. You know, I'm not actually sure. Right, this one's got all-wheel steering, and then you can change the all-wheel steering out of it if you want to. Go to this one. Still filling. Right, I'm going to leave that one there a second. I'm going to go and get the... Right, we've got the battle tractor right here. Ah, I see. So they just missed each other, and that was fine. So I can sell all of that lot. Let's go to the garage, and we can sell the next lot of machinery that we're finished with. So we don't want the Fent. We can sell that one. Okay, and then I don't want the... Let's not sell too much. I don't want to sell the wrong machines. We've got these two Bredel fertilizer spreaders. I can sell those. Get rid of that one. And there should be a minion weight that I can sell. There we go. And there should also be a battle tractor that we can get rid of. One Jughide battle tractor. Sell you. Right, that's done. That's all of them. Okay. Go to... Gee, I'm going to go to this one here. This one has now filled. So if I start this one up, I can move this one on over to the fertilizer, and I can start filling it with fertilizer. I can bring the other one behind, ready to start filling the seed. Go to there. You're starting to fill there. Go this way. And I'm going to get this one on, and then we'll get the next tractor, and we're going to sort of have to put them through like on a production line type situation going on here. Just stop you right there, and this one next. Right, I'll start getting all of these loaded up with seed. We've got all 5 of them all queued up, waiting to get their seed. So we just a little bit too far, too fast, too far, and right now I can quickly skip through them. This one is full, and that one's already got the seed. So this one can go up here, and I'm just going to stop it a second. We'll go and hitch that one up in a second. And then I want to go to... Let me just get this one. Is that one full? Yeah, that one is full. No, actually, I don't think it is full, but it doesn't really matter. We'll worry about that later. So that one can go there. And then we got this one. So we want this John Deere to come up and start filling with seed first. There we go. Get you loading. Right, you're filling with seed. And then I can go to this one here. I don't know how much seed it's got on board. I may actually have to get more seed onto these machines once I've done, once I've loaded up these seed drills over here. I don't know, though. I really don't know how this works, whether it sort of feeds back through or not. I've genuinely no clue, as I've never actually used this configuration before. I know that it works, but I've never actually used it. Right, oh yeah, we've got super slow reverse on this one. I think we could probably have tweaked that one a little bit, just to make it a little bit better. And there we go, that one will hitch on there. So now it's got seed in it. It's saying 9,400. I could actually put more seed. I'm not going to worry that's going to be enough, because most of the time it's going to be using the hired help, which will load it up for us. So we don't actually need to concern ourselves with it. So we got that one there. The first one is ready. And then we can go and get this one. Actually, let's just check on our John Deere. Is it still loading? Yes, it's still loading. Don't know how long it takes. We go to this one a minute, and we'll go and get the next seed drill loaded onto the back of this one. And we're going to have 5 seed drills lined up. We're not actually going to get them out into the field today. We're not going to have quite enough time to be able to do that, which is a bit of a shame. But we will be doing this next time. We've got these onions to plant first. Actually, you know what? I haven't actually checked to see if the seed drill can plant onions. If it can't, we'll go and put it somewhere else. So we've got wheat, barley, canola, beans, radishes, oilseed radishes, corn, sunflowers, sugar beet, wheat. What? No way. Oh, dude, I'm bitterly disappointed. Let me try changing. Will it? No, I can't change it on there either. I am bitterly disappointed. This doesn't actually take the extras on the map. These machines here. I'm busy loading all of these up, ready for like the ultimate sowing session, and I got nothing. I've just got the standard crops on this one. I am very, very disappointed right now. I'm feeling a little bit, yeah, I am genuinely let down by that. So what can we do then? If we've only got standard crops, right? I got corn there. We are going to need more corn, aren't we? I don't really want to do sunflowers. I don't really care about sunflowers. I'm not interested in doing sugar beet. So we got basics of wheat and barley. We've got some wheat and barley, and I've got a little bit more that I can plant, that I can harvest at some point soon, but that's kind of it. So maybe we should use these to be doing that, and then we can worry about planting onions with something else. So why won't these plant onions? Let me just take a look in the shop a minute, and we'll see what is the deal. What is the dealio? That one will work, and then this one, oh, I see, it's because it's the, that one plants them. Why won't this one? Oh, I know. It's because it's a row crop thing, isn't it? Right. Okay, so we could actually just use these terminators instead then, because we've done the seed hawk, so we can use it. With the terminators, and we can go back and we can do the Great Plains ones later on. Right, change of plan. We're going to sell the Great Plains ones, and we're going to put the terminators on instead. I don't actually know which way. I think what you've got to do. I think you still have them this way round. I think you still put this one on and then that one goes on the back. I think you do it that way round. So, you know, I'm not actually sure. Let me see. Can these be done the other way round? I don't think they can, no. It's not possible doing the other way round. You do put the seed tank in the front. That definitely happens. So let's just buy some of these other ones so that we can actually plant. Well, I want to plant the onions. That's what I want to do today. Oh, well, it's going to be tomorrow now, isn't it? But we get a few of these. We get 5 of these. So there's 2, that's 3, and that's 4, and that's 5. Right. Back out of there. So then we can go through. We've got the Schluter. We've got the New Holland. We've got this John Deere here, which is ready to put some fertilizer in. So if I move up the John Deere, and that one can start loading fertilizer there. If I can get it. Oh, there we go. The window for the fertilizer is quite small. Right, that will load fertilizer, and then this one here can come around and can start loading seed, because even though it doesn't work with the Great Plains one, we still kind of need the seed. Why aren't you going? Oh, I've just switched it off, that's why. So we will plant some standard crop or something with the Great Plains. I'm determined to do the Great Plains thing, and with like the way that we had it set out. Right, that's loading as well. So, and then we've got the New Holland T9 at the back. So we'll bring that one up as well. That one can stop right there. Like that. And then, right, if I go back through these. So we've got the Schluter there. Now, if I've got the Great Plains seeder on here, I'm going to go round in a circle a minute, and we're going to unhitch the Great Plains one, and we will come back to using those. I'm getting a little bit of lag here. I'm hoping it's not my precious Schluter. I really like this thing. If I just bring this one up here, we'll set that one down there a minute, and we'll come on round, and then we see, does this one need to go in front or behind? Right, we are getting a bit of lag. I think that's just the town. It may also be some of those vehicles over there filling up. It could be both. So we can do that one to there, and remember this one is fairly steady on his feet when he's going backwards. He says, inching back, painfully, slowly. Go on, you could do this. There we go. Right. And that one is full. And yes, so it does do it the same way. So what I actually want to do is I want to have these vehicles on here. We're going to carry on with this in tomorrow's episode and get all this set up. So we can at least do this. We can have them all lined up and we can have them ready. But it's going to have to wait until next episode. So if you enjoyed this one... Oh, hang on. My weekly question. My weekly question this week is actually... pigs. We're doing pigs at the moment. We've got over 5,000 pigs, and we are heading towards 25,000. I will eventually have 25,000 pigs on this map. But my question is, do you want me to stick with the pigs until I reach 25,000, or would you rather I left the pigs for a while, once I've got them all fed, went and played around with either sheep or with cows, and then came back to pigs later on? Or do you want me to just stick with the pigs right now? I can do one or the other. I can stick with them until we reach the 25,000, or I can go off and I can do stuff with cows until after the, give ourselves a little bit of a break and then come back to the pigs much later on. It's your vote. It's your game. Head into the comment section down below. Let us know which one you want and why. And of course, don't forget to actually cast your vote in the top right-hand corner. So let me just move that one up a minute and then go to the next one. Move that one along, and I can start loading fertilizer into this one and then get the last one loading up with seed. There we go. Bring you in, start loading this one up with seed. So we've got them all loaded, and then all we need to do is just get them hitched on at the beginning of next episode and out to the field. So I'll start loading you up. There we go. And right, I want to get this one now hooked onto a seed drill, and we can get that one over there. So if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give me a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.